Today, I want to talk about one of the most powerful discoveries in senior wellness, a single daily movement that can outperform a full 30-minute walk when it comes to strength, balance, and long-term independence. As we cross the age of 50, our bodies begin to lose muscle mass faster than ever before. Walking is good, but it is no longer enough on its own. What truly protects you from falls, joint pain, and age-related weakness is strength-based movement, and the most effective among them is the sit-to-stand exercise. This simple movement mimics the action of getting out of a chair, something we do every single day. But when performed intentionally and correctly, it becomes a powerful full-body exercise that activates the legs, glutes, core, and stabilizing muscles. Specialists across the world now consider it one of the leading exercises for seniors because it directly improves the abilities needed for real life, standing up independently, maintaining balance, climbing stairs, and staying mobile without relying on assistance. Let me break down why this one movement is so effective. Sit to stand is one of the very few exercises that builds strength in seniors faster than walking ever can. And the reason is simple. Walking is mostly a repetitive, low-resistance movement, while sit to stand forces the body to push against gravity using the strongest and most essential muscles we rely on every single day. When a person over 50 performs this movement, their quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core engage together in one coordinated action. This makes the exercise far more powerful for maintaining and rebuilding muscle mass, which naturally declines with age. Walking does not challenge these muscles enough to reverse that decline, but sit to stand does it in a focused and efficient way. Each repetition places controlled stress on the legs, which signals the body to grow stronger and improve stability. Another important aspect is that sit-to-stand mimics a real-life functional movement. Every time you stand up from a chair, bed, or toilet, you are performing the same action. By strengthening this pattern, you improve your ability to move confidently throughout the day. Walking may improve endurance, but it does not train you to rise from low surfaces or support your body weight during transitions. Sit-to-stand specifically targets these abilities, which become more critical after age 50 when natural strength loss can make even simple tasks challenging. Additionally, because sit-to-stand involves bending, lifting your own body weight, and stabilizing your posture, it activates fast twitch muscle fibers that are responsible for power and quick movement. These fibers decline rapidly with age, and walking cannot stimulate them enough to preserve them. Sit-to-stand helps seniors regain that lost power, which directly reduces the risk of stumbling or losing balance. This movement also strengthens the core without the need for traditional ab exercises. As the body rises, the core tightens to maintain an upright position, training the deep abdominal muscles that protect the spine and support healthy posture. With stronger legs and a stronger core, walking becomes easier, stairs become less intimidating, and overall confidence increases. For anyone over 50, building strength is the key to staying mobile, independent, and safe, and sit-to-stand offers a faster, more efficient path to that strength compared to walking alone. Sit-to-stand is one of the most effective exercises for improving balance and preventing falls in people over 50 because it directly trains the exact muscles and reflexes the body relies on to stay stable during everyday movements. When you rise from a seated position, your brain, legs, hips, and core must work together to keep you upright without swaying or losing control. This coordination weakens naturally with age, which is why many seniors begin to feel unsteady, especially when changing positions. Walking does not challenge these balance systems deeply enough, but sit-to-stand forces the body to stabilize itself against gravity every single time you rise, making it a much more powerful tool for fall prevention. When performing the movement, the ankles, knees, and hips learn to align correctly, and the stabilizer muscles around these joints activate in a controlled and safe environment. These stabilizer muscles often become weak with age because they are not used fully during simple daily walking. As these small but essential muscles grow stronger, they help keep the legs steady during steps, turns, and sudden changes in direction. This added stability means fewer moments of wobbling and fewer chances of missteps that could lead to serious injuries. Another reason this exercise improves balance is that it enhances proprioception, the body's ability to sense where it is in space. When you sit and stand repeatedly, your brain becomes better at predicting how your body moves, how much effort is needed to rise, and how to maintain control throughout the motion. Improved proprioception is one of the strongest defenses against falls because it allows quicker reactions and better posture. Sit to stand also trains the mind and body to handle transitions, which are the most dangerous moments for seniors. Most falls don't happen while walking in a straight line. They happen when getting up from a chair, turning too quickly, bending forward, or shifting weight. This exercise strengthens exactly those transition movements, making daily tasks smoother and more controlled. By practicing sit to stand consistently, seniors develop stronger legs, a more engaged core, and sharper balance instincts, all of which work together to significantly reduce the likelihood of tripping, slipping, or falling during routine activities. Sit to stand is one of the safest and most effective movements for protecting the knee and hip joints, especially for people over 50 who often struggle with stiffness, weakness, or early signs of arthritis. Unlike long walks or repetitive high-impact activities that can place continuous stress on aging joints, this exercise gently strengthens the muscles that surround and support the knees and hips. When these supporting muscles grow stronger, they absorb more of the force that would normally go directly into the joints, reducing pain, slowing down wear and tear, and improving overall mobility. This is why specialists often recommend sit to stand as a foundational movement for seniors because it strengthens without strain and supports without overloading the body. During the motion of rising and sitting back down, the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and deep hip stabilizers all work together. These muscles act like shock absorbers for the knees and hips. With age, these muscles naturally weaken if they are not challenged. When they weaken, the joints take on more pressure, leading to discomfort during simple activities like climbing stairs, bending, or even walking. Sit to stand reverses this process by rebuilding muscular support right around the joints that need it most. The stronger these muscles become, the more evenly they distribute force, protecting seniors from unnecessary joint strain. Another benefit is that sit to stand guides the joints through a natural and safe range of motion. Many seniors avoid bending their knees or hips deeply because of fear or discomfort, and this avoidance actually leads to more stiffness over time. The gentle repetition of sit to stand helps lubricate the joints, increases circulation around them, and maintains flexibility in the tendons and ligaments. This keeps the joints nourished and reduces the chances of long-term mobility limitations. Walking is beneficial for cardiovascular health, but it does little to strengthen the deeper stabilizing muscles of the hips and knees. Sit to stand fills that gap by directly engaging those hard-to-train muscles in a controlled environment, making it safer and more effective for people experiencing joint discomfort. As stability improves, movements like sitting, standing, squatting slightly, and navigating uneven surfaces become easier and more comfortable. Over time, this simple daily move can help reduce joint pressure, improve alignment, and restore confidence in everyday movements, allowing seniors to stay active without fear of pain or injury. Sit to stand may look like a simple movement, but for adults over 50, it has a powerful impact on heart and lung function because it activates large muscle groups in a short burst of effort. When these muscles work together to lift the body against gravity, the heart must pump more blood and the lungs must take in more oxygen to meet the demand. This creates a natural cardiovascular response that strengthens the heart without requiring long workouts or intense physical strain. Unlike walking, which often keeps the body in a steady, moderate rhythm, sit to stand raises the heart rate quickly and efficiently, providing a mini cardio session in just a few repetitions. For seniors who may not have the stamina or time for longer endurance activities, this type of short, controlled exertion is extremely beneficial. As the heart works harder during the movement, it becomes more efficient, improving circulation throughout the body. Better circulation helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to the muscles and organs, supporting overall health and vitality. At the same time, the lungs expand more deeply during each repetition, improving respiratory strength and increasing lung capacity. This is especially valuable for older adults since lung function naturally decreases with age if it isn't challenged. Sit to stand encourages deeper, more purposeful breathing, which helps keep the lungs flexible and functioning at a higher level. This exercise also mimics real-life situations where the heart and lungs are required to respond quickly, such as getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or transitioning between positions. By practicing sit to stand regularly, seniors train their bodies to adjust smoothly to these changes without feeling breathless or fatigued. Over time, this reduces the likelihood of shortness of breath during daily activities and improves overall endurance. Additionally, the rhythmic motion of sitting and standing promotes oxygen-rich blood flow to the brain, which can enhance mental clarity and focus. Studies show that even brief bursts of physical effort can stimulate the release of beneficial hormones that improve mood and energy levels. This makes sit to stand not only good for physical health, but also uplifting for overall well being. With consistent practice, this simple movement strengthens the cardiovascular system, supports healthy lung function, enhances stamina, and helps seniors remain active and energetic throughout the day without needing long or exhausting exercise routines. Sit to stand plays a powerful role in enhancing independence and daily function for people over 50 because it trains the exact movement pattern that determines whether someone can live confidently on their own. Rising from a chair, getting out of bed, standing up from the toilet, and transitioning between sitting and standing positions are essential tasks that every person performs multiple times a day. As we age, these simple actions can become difficult due to weakening leg muscles, reduced balance, and slower reaction times. Sit to stand strengthens the muscles and coordination needed for these daily transitions, making everyday life smoother, safer, and more manageable. When seniors can rise without assistance, it allows them to maintain autonomy and reduces the need for help from others. This exercise improves functional strength, which is different from regular exercise strength. Functional strength directly supports real-life actions, lifting the body, shifting weight, controlling posture, and maintaining balance. Walking alone cannot provide this level of practical support because it does not challenge the body in a way that prepares it for transitions or lifting one's body weight. Sit to stand, however, requires the legs and core to work together in a coordinated and controlled way. Each repetition strengthens the quadriceps, glutes, core muscles, and lower back, all of which are necessary for standing up smoothly and safely. Another major benefit is that this movement improves confidence. Many seniors begin to avoid activities they once enjoyed because they fear they won't be able to stand up easily or may lose balance when transitioning. This fear often leads to reduced activity, which then causes even more weakness. Sit to stand breaks this cycle by rebuilding essential strength and stability, helping seniors trust their bodies again. With better control during transitions, individuals feel more comfortable navigating their homes, getting in and out of cars, standing at the kitchen counter, or bending to pick something up. Improving daily function also reduces the risk of accidents. Many injuries happen not while walking but during movements like standing up too fast, leaning forward, or shifting weight. Sit to stand trains these exact movements in a safe and controlled way, reducing the chances of sudden imbalance or joint strain. Over time, seniors experience greater ease in performing routine tasks, maintain a higher quality of life, and preserve their independence for longer. Sit to stand is quick, safe, and perfectly suited for busy seniors because it requires no equipment, very little time, and can be performed almost anywhere while still offering powerful health benefits. In a world where schedules can be packed with responsibilities, medical appointments, family duties, or simply managing daily tasks, many people over 50 feel they do not have the time or energy for long workouts. That is where sit to stand becomes an ideal solution. It delivers meaningful strength, balance, and cardiovascular improvements in just a few minutes, making it achievable even on the busiest days. Seniors can fit it into their routines while watching television, waiting for tea to boil, or during short breaks without needing to set aside a large block of time. Safety is another reason this movement is so valuable. Many traditional exercises can feel intimidating or risky for older adults, especially those who struggle with joint pain, poor balance, or fear of falling. Sit to stand minimizes these concerns because it starts from a stable seated position and moves through a natural motion the body is already familiar with. Seniors can hold on to the sides of the chair for support if needed, adjust their speed, and practice at a pace that feels comfortable. The risk of injury is very low, and the exercise can easily be modified for different mobility levels, allowing each person to progress safely and steadily. This exercise fits seamlessly into daily life, which makes it more sustainable than many other fitness routines, because it is simple and requires no special training. Seniors are more likely to stay consistent. Consistency is what leads to real improvement in strength, posture, balance, and stamina. Even doing a few repetitions each day can build a habit that leads to long-term health benefits. Sit to stand also empowers seniors by giving them a sense of accomplishment. Each successful repetition proves that they are maintaining their strength and mobility, encouraging a positive mindset and greater self-confidence. For individuals who may feel overwhelmed by traditional exercise plans, this movement provides a realistic and encouraging starting point. With minimal effort, maximum safety, and significant results, sit to stand becomes a practical and effective daily habit for seniors who want to remain active, mobile, and strong without the difficulty of long workouts or complicated routines. In the end, staying strong, confident, and independent after 50 doesn't require long workouts, expensive equipment, or complicated routines. Sometimes it only takes one simple movement done with purpose and consistency. The sit-to-stand exercise is proof of that. It strengthens the legs and core, protects the knees and hips, boosts heart and lung function, sharpens balance, and supports the daily actions that keep you living freely on your own terms. No matter your fitness level, you can begin today. Start with just a few repetitions, move at your own pace, and let your body guide you. What matters most is consistency. Every time you practice this movement, you are investing in your future mobility, reducing your risk of falls and building a foundation of strength that truly supports healthy aging. If you are over 50 and want an exercise that delivers real results without taking much time, this is the one to prioritize. Your body will respond, your confidence will grow, and your daily life will feel easier and more stable. Small steps create big changes, and this simple move can make a remarkable difference. Take care of your body, stay active, and remember that it's never too late to rebuild strength and regain control of your health. Your best years can still be ahead, one sit to stand at a time.